The hoof guy? I can't drop the link. I have no way to get it to anyone unless I know their phone number or something. I can't comment in chat. And the one and I have the link, but because I did YouTube go live together or whatever, but I can't comment in the chat. YouTube, this party, when I go directly through YouTube, it won't let me chat in the chat like it does in StreamYards. I don't know why. But it doesn't. I guess maybe I should start putting the link as well. No, I can't. You got to pick your title first, and then you can do. Oh no, maybe I can do the link as the title. I'll try that next time. Sorry, you were supposed to go live again, bro. Busy 603. You were supposed to go live again. I'm getting itchy all of a sudden. I think my anxiety got high. Is that a horse and a bow? I did not get a hold of the dating app guy. He texted me tonight. I was too tired. I'm supposed to go to sophomore days if I can't sleep, but I'm also too tired to try to drive right now. I'll probably go fall asleep. Hopefully not on stream. Hopefully not on stream. Oh. I was looking at myself in that the shorts, because I had to pull up a live stream to screen record it, and I was watching that and what I had of myself on the security camera, um, like from both angles, and I think I'm losing weight. I know it doesn't look like it from this camera view, but I promise you, I think I'm losing weight, like enough that it's noticeable. But I don't know. Like I'm looking at myself in the mirror, my headboard, and all you can see is from here up, but I can see all the way down, and it does look like I feel like I look skinnier from that aspect of it. And I would show it in my mirror, but my mirror needs to be washed off real good because I want to spray in that Febreze refresher kind of my mirror, and it's all funky now. Yeah, I look real fat on the phone camera. I'm looking at it, but here, I'm gonna mess in here. I'll give a fuck. See, I think I look skinnier that way. No, I know. See where I got that shit? Like, I need to fucking get some rubbing alcohol, which I don't have. So I need to get some small powder and just some rubbing alcohol, some coffee filters, and go the fuck at it on my mirror. Get it real clean and streak free. Hi. Sorry, looking. Oh, I need to go check if my vape's outside, especially because it's raining. It'd be under the tarp stuff. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I want to be one of those lives. No, I'm not a live streamer, but one day I want to have enough people in the chat consistently, like hundreds, which that'll never happen. This is more not of I want. It's like in my fantasies where I could be a popular enough content creator that I say things like "Welcome in" or "I'm gonna wait to get started till a few more people come in. Welcome in, welcome in." You don't, but I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I don't look like I've lost weight. Is that it? No, I think it's a little noticeable. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess not. Mm. Mm. Oh, did I tell you I'm a mod for Joker phone? Mm. Well, I'm still not really sure how that happened, but it did. It was cool. I just can never understand what she's saying, and I keep saying, like, "Hon, you gotta either talk louder or move closer to the phone because I can't understand you. I can't hear you." I'm gonna go look for this thing real quick. Well, it seems like the camera. Oh, I do. I feel like it does though. I don't know. I have retouch on it. I still look like shit. Yeah. Did you see me in there though? This morning, fucking dealing with the chat. Like, I'm afraid it's gonna fuck with her numbers as much as I'm putting people in timeout. I only ban, I think, one person, maybe two. They had it come in, but I was putting people in 24-hour timeout, five timeout, 5 minute timeout, 10 minute timeout. Just people that were saying disgusting things. Hey, babe, are you going to bed? Babe, uh, I don't know yet, babe. Um, I might be out. Let me see. Wait, I gotta run out and look out back real quick for my good vape, or as Kayak thought I said, my goop vape. Yeah, no, the camera does add 20 pounds because my thigh is not that big. I promise you that. I'm looking. I look at it every day. I'll be right back. I just need to check out this door. Link, Link, calm down. Link, you guys. Oh, Achilles. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. How does it feel? I want to look at my shoe. Excuse me, sir. Thank you, puppy love. Hi. I thank you. Thank you, Lolo. Well, perfect timing because it was outside and it was not under the tarp stuff. It was out on my table and it's starting to rain more than just sprinkles. So, perfect timing, I guess. Are you not the word Baron kayak? Are you not? Oh my god, look at my circles. Am I sure retouch? Yep. Kayak, are you not the word Baron? I swear to God. I wonder how the counts are doing. Alpha, did you see my AI song I made about the counts? Zedbound is a jerk. Simple is simple. Gerald has no arms and no legs. Uh, and Roger dates cousins. All right, I gotta pee. Excuse me. I have to go pee. Oh, fuck. I gotta go pee really bad. Sorry. I thought I could, because I'm tired. I don't want to get up and move. So I thought maybe I could save it for a minute or two longer. No, no, I can't. Holy moly. Oh, Lord, I had to pee really bad. Oh, my Jesus. Lord have mercy. That's a lot of pee. Link, no. Back. No, Link. No, no, you're not sneaking out again. No. I'm out with that fuck shit. I'm not. I've secured this the whatever that is under my bathtub better, but I'm not even taking a risk. I'm not even letting you in there to look at it or try. I'm not. Sorry, yes, you're adorable, but no. Hello. No, I want to go fishing tomorrow, but oh God, I'm so tired right now. I don't know if I'll get up and do anything tomorrow. I feel like I'm not going to, but I'm gonna have to. Get some stuff done. Please tell me about that soda soon too. I can't seem to get myself together right now. Um. Uh, so I just realized I'm missing so much Dollar General stuff. Like I had a whole bag. It had the spray stuff in it, like a bug spray, since all the bugs are coming and going because of summertime and I got windows open and shit. I can't find that. It had 2 pouches of tuna in it for the cats. I can't like that was all in the same bag. It's gone. I can't find it. What? Sorry, notifications. Oh, just cat. Who was that? I'm not sure who that was. Either Maggie or Kevin. I'm frustrated. I gotta get some of something. Where did it go? How did it just disappear? I just had an idea where it might be. I don't think it's right, but possible. Negative. Oh, it's a good thought, though. No, it's just completely disappeared. Sorry, it took a little longer because while I was in there, I needed to check something on my couch. I needed to check a broken part of the couch. Um, man, I'm wondering maybe if I left it at the store. I don't know if I've been back to Dollar General since I bought it, so it was very possible I left it at the store, and they're just waiting for me to come back in and be like, hey, he left his bag. But then last weekend or whatever weekend the 50% off, 50% off sale was. What was last weekend? I was at the Barnhart one and I got a bag of the rubber bands that I braid my hair in with for like 25 cents. I can't find those either. It's just really, I mean, I lose shit, but everything I lost is in one bag. It just makes me think the bag was left somewhere or something. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, it fell off my kitchen countertop and into the trash. And when I took when Carter took trash out today, when he back there, he just didn't see it in there. Just tied up the fucking thing and called it a day. I don't know. I bet you it's Dollar General. I sure as hell hope so. Because, well, A, that stuff wasn't cheap. And B, well, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't need it. So, at least not the stuff that wasn't that bad. Frustrated. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like this. I just like, damn, I know it's here. That's what's killing me. Or, well, I guess I don't, but damn, sure as fuck thought it was. But I guess it ain't. I guess it ain't, y'all. Well, oh, the PD because I love you too. I'm getting ready to come up in a second. I'm just so fucking tired. I'm also just like scanning my room to see like, did I miss it? Did I bring it in here and put it somewhere? And I'm just looking right through it. No, that's not the case. Hi. Hi, baby Lunky Love. I'm Lunky Love. Oh, bye. I've never seen a cat have this much energy to or not. What do you do? Like, maybe wash. You know. Like, do you know what happened to that dad? I'm trying to remember if Carter was with me when I got that stuff or not. I found the bag that had the receipt in it from the first time we went, and I made him go with me because he never gets out of the house. And it wasn't in that shopping trip, so I can't remember. Wait, hold on. I just saw something. No, this makes sense. I don't. I remembered where my the eucalyptus Epsom salt was, and I thought, okay, maybe it was bought with that trip, and I think it was, but that's the only thing that's out there. That's the only thing it's just that alone, not in a bag or anything. So, um, so let's not that there. That. The frustration is definitely real. I mean, this is different. This is not like one of those like, okay, I just can't remember where I put it. It's like I remember bringing it in. I remember where I thought I remembered where I said, or at least the approximate area. But like, cool. Carter doesn't remember a bag being where, like, brought into the living room, of course, but He doesn't remember me carrying a bag. He said he carried them all. So I'm like, then where is it, bro? Like, I don't remember having that bag. Well, is that my car? You're saying you carried them all in, not me. I guess I made him go with me twice. I don't know. Hmm. Really hope it's on there. I'm gonna call tomorrow and be like, did I leave a bag down there? They usually try to chase you out to your car though and be like, oh, you left your bag. But I don't know. She also had a line, so you know what? No, I was live streaming when I bought that shit, and I was alone. And um, that was the one where it declined my card because I forgot I had it locked. I had to unlock it. Yeah, it was the guy that checked me out. The new guy down at the far left register. That's right. What did I do with those bags? I I think that's the right time. I don't think I put it in my trunk. I didn't check my trunk, but it doesn't make sense. I would put it in my trunk. Um, maybe I did. Thought I just put it on the seat next to me. Yeah, I'm positive I brought that in, man. Oh, okay. Tired. What about a tablet or two? Right? Yeah. See, my hate ideas. I keep my screen fucking black long enough, or I'm out or get a different room for just a minute or two long enough, and everyone fucking leaves the live stream or I'm bitching about something. Right? Just make me sad. Like, I don't want to start another live stream, but also sometimes I live stream because I don't like being alone, especially at night. Here I am fucking alone. Shocker. I got that raccoon eyes, which I think my mascara actually bled a little because I was kind of sweating off and on. Every time I yawn, my eyes turn to water. So oh, I feel like they're kind of raccoony because of that, because of the mascara. Uh, and then, uh, mm, I feel like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like this is retouch on, and this is retouch off. Look how horrible it is. My wrinkles and everything. I'm just so ugly in general. I like the softer retouch to it. I mean, I'm not one for filters a lot, but I over when I was on TikTok, I definitely was. I'm very filter heavy on TikTok because part of the show or gig or whatever. Because I can. Right here, I just put the retouch on because it's I consider it pretty damn subtle. It's like I'm not looking way different like I do over TikTok with that certain filter thing. Well, I guess it doesn't make me look way different. It just makes me look gives my uh, eyes kind of a different color and almost my facial structure. My skin, I like the way it looks. It's subtle, but it's also drastic at the same time. But the retouch is pretty subtle. I don't know. I feel like when I use filters for pictures, like avatar pictures or profile, Facebook profile pictures, YouTube profile pictures, I don't like to use filters because, well, if you like, I'm live streaming, so people can see that and then see me. Somebody said the other day, I don't look anything like my YouTube picture, so I guess it's time for me to switch it over to a different picture. I guess the one I use for my StreamYards avatar, that's the most recent. I like my facial expression. That's my Facebook profile picture at the moment. Or no, it was. I changed it again. Should I change it twice so far? Um, I mean, I thought that was the best one of all the still shots I could get from that live stream because I like the way my hair looking at. But also, I don't know. I like the face, but you gotta know like the story behind it to the face I'm making. Otherwise, I don't want to use it for my YouTube thing because I don't know. You don't know the story behind it. It's kind of ridiculous. Link, what are you doing? Link, you know what else I can't find? And see, I was live streaming when I brought that stuff in and put it I was getting out of the bags on my couch because I was looking at that cutlery receipt, remember? And I was like, "Whoa, I want to pay 350 for that." And I put the receipt with the bag and I put it up, I thought on top of my refrigerator so I could return it and just swap it out for the dollar ones I thought I was buying. And um that's missing too. And it makes me wonder if it fell behind the fridge, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I put it on top of there, and there's not a Dollar General bag or anything up there. So I don't know. I wonder if it was just that by itself. Did I get that in that shopping trip? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Thank you, Lou. Oh, I'm so fixated on it. Blinky, Blinky, Lola, come here, buddy. Oh, I'm so fixated. I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow. Technically today, I guess. I don't even know what time it is. Feels so much later. Okay, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I'm not like necessarily tired per se. I'm exhausted in that way. Oh, it was Captain Jack. What if keeping something meant giving it away? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, I forgot. My YouTube studio is sending me notifications. I don't like that. That is funny though. Lurking horror with truth over from Shortitious saw that short and said, "So sick." Clapping hands, laughing emoji, hysterically laughing emoji, and then skull. So sick. One of some sick dance moves. They were sick. If Hex was around, he'd be like, "Those were sick." He'd probably be like, "Sir, you're fucking retarded." I'd probably be like, "Yeah, I'm aware." Like Daniel Larson, I'm aware. Sarah, wake the fuck up. You dumb cunt. It's not time to do that because you'll sleep all fucking day. I don't want to sleep all day. Oh, slow down there, feedback. Oh my gosh. Get that feedback interrupter, whatever that's called, Luke. My boobs look really uneven in this weird position. It takes for a little while. Linky Lulu. Hi, Linky Lou. Oh, Link, can I come here? Can I love on you? Please, I would love to love you. Love to love you, kitty. Hi. Oh, I love you. Oh, Linky Lulu. Hi. Oh, no. Come here, let me love on you. Yeah, I know you're getting so big you don't want to cuddle with your mommy. Mm, you're so sweet. Oh, and the old ears. He's so cute. You'll grow into him. What do you want? You look adorable. Better to hear me with my baby kitty. Right? Oh, he's like, Mom, I'm a teenager cat now. I'm a catten. I'll be by myself, being a catten. I'm old enough to sleep by myself, Mom. He's so funny. That's what I picture he would say if he could talk. He's a cat, and that's why I call teenager cats. That they're no longer kittens. Um, they're not fully grown adult cats. They're cattens. He's entering his catten stage. Yeah, or a mix between a cat and a kitten. A catten. I've heard some people call it a kit, but I like catten. Oh God, what? I don't care. Oh fuck! I know what I gotta do. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I promise. I don't. I just don't want to. Sorry about that. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Hang on. I always give him kisses on my nose. It makes my nose itch. Oh, he's right on my back. What are you doing? Where are you at? I want to roll over on you, little guy. Little guy. Oh, this way. Okay. Here he goes. He's a little boy. He's a little monkey. Come on. Shoulder blades. Yeah, it's a sleepy kitty. No sleepy cat. Love you, Link. So cute and sweet. Such a fierce little guy. That's your dad's favorite spot, too. Yeah. Your daddy's my best friend. He's such a funny kitty. Yeah, he is. You remind me so much of him. Okay, you're not my lovey. Oh, it does remind me of him. Oh, sorry, where I had to go, where I was like, oh my God, I can't look this up, was Team Meal because I'm in this promotion. And if you come every day and you search for the specific term or promotion name or whatever, um, every day for 14 days, every day you get a coupon, like a no minimum spend, which is weird because like there's a minimum spend. It's like $5 off of a minimum of 501. And like a lot of them I can't use because like it's it only seems to work out for free shipping. Won't let me ship for anything under $25. Some stuff it will in different promotions like Farmland or just the random promotion pops up on your screen when you log in. But most time it won't as of lately. But I've been wanting one of the stripper dance poles, the one that's spin and shit. Um, and I've been pressing them, looking for a muse, pressing them. Well, then this promotion came along, and I have one more day till I get the 14th day coupon. Like tomorrow's the 14th day coupon, and it's $60 off. Isn't is the way I understood it and read it and the rules and whatnot? It's $60 off purchases of $60.01. So anything over 60.01 is I get $60 off. And so and with this it means from what I can gather it'll meet the good thing my camera's not on because I ain't taking off my clothes. It'll meet the threshold for the shipping, the free shipping or whatever, even if it's local warehouse. I think it will cover the shipping because it's a high ticket item. But it's great because I'll get $60 off. So the pool, I'm pricing with Texas and the shipping and everything. I think I looked at all the costs and then took the $60 off of it. I think it comes up to like $23 and some change. I just can't fuck up because if you miss one day, you don't get that coupon. You lose all the coupons. And I'm not trying to lose them all because I've been at this now for damn near 2 weeks. So, and I'm really excited about that. I hope I understood it right. If they go back and change some shit up on me and they break that $60 down into like multiple $5 coupons. Oh my God, I'm gonna be done. Motherfuckers. Like for real, I would uninstall the app from my phone probably. I've done that. I did that for several months. I got really upset with T-Mule over some shit. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to go to AliExpress or somewhere. And I just took it off my phone. I didn't go anywhere else. But I was so mad. I was just like, I'm, I'm done. Like, you've lost my business. And then I came back because of a good promotion. But that's what'll happen again if I go to all that and it's not $60 off, like total of the order. If they break it down into multiple coupons, I'm gonna be fucking livid. So far, it doesn't look like it's gonna do that, but I don't know for sure. It gave me a $20 off, no matter which is off, or no minimum spend when it's $20 off purchases of $20.01 or more. That's a minimum spend. But anyway, that's just so fucking weird. They call it no minimum spend. Um, that gave me the full 20. It wasn't like we're gonna break down the $60 coupon into multiples of like $5 or $10 coupons. So I have faith that it won't do that. Sorry, but no, for sure. I will fucking pitch fits. So I will pitch fits because that's sure shit how I read it in the rules, and I like to read the fine print. So, and I'm pretty sure I understand it correctly. Maybe I should ask Chat GPT for sure. Not that it would matter though, because in their, promotion terms and conditions and shit, it truly doesn't even matter because they can at any time change it up. I agree to that. It even says like if they decide when it's time to give the prize to like give something else that's not of equal or same value, they can. They can give something better, but more likely like give something worse, or they can just change it up at any time for any reason without any warning, without any notice. Simply because they want to, without any explanation other than because they wanted to. And they can. So nervous about that. I guess stripper pole for what? 20 something. Yeah. I don't know. 20. There's Ken Jeff. Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Girlfriend beater takes out cop during escape. I gotta give their membership. What is this? I was on one chicken in it.
Day 6 of getting my life together.
She's so funny.
Starting with this here trailer. Today we're going to be installing new floors and fixing the framing so this thing will stop wobbling every time I whisper too loud. Well, let's get started. Now, right when you come in, I'm going to have a little light fixture right here. Flip the switch. I'm left-handed, so it just makes sense. Now, as you can see, we've officially made it past the filing through the floor stage. Right. Looks damn good, dang it. We did brick up all the flooring.
They did.
Plywood and
she usually doesn't do actual videos like this.
Was so weak in here at one point, I leaned up against this wall and qualified
Hi,
for
Red
a
Bell.
setting.
You want a link? I have a way to get you the link.
But I was digging all this out, and somewhere deep inside the old installation, there was a Marlboro Light from 1993. That's damn good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd have burnt this bitch to the ground. The structural integrity's out of hell. Only good thing about it, the roaches moved on. I put some of this tar around
This is a funny video.
the edges right
I'm just too tired to laugh right now. But it's great.
These plywood floors got me feeling about middle upper class now.
She did one where she was got approved for vacation, went on a cruise. It was so funny. It's like when your favorite Dollar General cashier go on a cruise.
Was bolted down to the wood. I mean, bolted down and stripped. You couldn't get it out. And so that took.
She's in more of like a camper though. That's not like a mobile home trailer. It's more like a camper.
Come on, people. Let's be real. We all thought this was a demolition project, and now somehow it's getting.
I'm gonna clip my nails. That's funny. I was clipping Link's nails.
And I am legally able to say now that the county has paused their investigation for the time being, so they're not driving by twice a day.
Now, this is the
I didn't know she had that big of a crew, producer, and all that shit. Shit, that's wild. Anyway, I mean, I know that that's how that works, but I don't know. We're sorry. We're sorry. Lula getting her monthly weigh-in, almost 6 pounds. He is weighing his dog on the fruit and vegetable scale at the grocery store. No, thank you, sir. I hope you wiped it down with some sanitizer when you were done. That's what this guy's saying too. I know you fucking lied. It's not the butterfly, it's the Tootsie Roll. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. God, I'm sick of this clickbait fuck shit. No, thank you. Oh my god, the clickbait is too much. Deleted wigs of Andy Smith.
You haters made me delete wigs. I permanently deleted wigs. Wigs is gone.
Wigs is
This
gone.
my own channel.
Oh yeah.
I just now permanently deleted wigs.
How old is this?
Forget. I didn't just hide wigs. Wigs is completely gone. Right?
Oh, from June 1st.
Made me delete wigs. I permanently.
I haven't been keeping up with Andy Smith enough to know what wigs is, but they gone. Well, I saw my brother in a hammock, so I said peekaboo. Well, who was it? That's not her brother. Well, who was it?
Why do you look ready for it? Like, yeah, I never heard them. Concert of a stranger trying to play peekaboo with me, laying a hammock and chimney. Why did you say this is your brother? Was the hammock in your garden?
That's all I want to know too. Why do you think your brother? Where was the hammock?
He loves peekaboo. It doesn't matter who it is. God genuinely.
She's so funny. Oh my god. Too funny. CVX pharmacy manager caught filling pig prescriptions for oxycodone resale. Oh my god, what? It matters none. For me, I guess, because I'm not getting oxycodone. Y'all know Wigs too? No, who's Wigs? I know Andy Smith. Andy Smith. Okay, this is interesting. Hold on, I want to sub up to this. How could I not? Says, hi, this is Box Boy. He's telling us about the weird dreams he has, but his audio is horrible. It's got 33 views. I love finding channels like that. Boy missing Alabama student found in Japan, his mother says. Oh, body of missing Alabama student found in Japan. Huh? Was he supposed to be in Japan? The viral CPS scandal is a red flag mess. Wait, what?
I told CPS and the authorities on my best friend of over 12 years and her husband.
Can we all just go and like have dinner as a family? Like we can bring it back. Like I'm sorry, it makes me so emotional.
Why'd you call on them?
You picked the wrong day to upset me. I've had 5 cups of coffee today. I might start attacking
Why'd you
somebody.
call on them?
I'm not really sure.
Was it deserving of it?
This is Angelique. She recently posted this very long TikTok series that went very viral, and she detailed some things that her best friend is doing to her child. Things that, put any parent in prison. But if the parent is a calculated, narcissistic, manipulative,
Right.
paralegal who knows the law,
Right.
Putting that person in prison is not going to be easy. So. Now, as you guys probably know, with these TikTok series, they're always in many, many parts, and they're very long. typically, and this one is no different. This one
I'm
takes
enamored at this
25
point.
hours
Hi,
start to
Punka.
finish. So
What's
what I
up?
normally do here is just present it kind of like a summarized
Okay.
story.
Okay. Cool. Just do it. Thank you.
To know the characters in this story.
Thank you.
first. The woman telling the story is Angelique.
Okay.
And her best friend's name is Carly. And this
Oh,
is
wow.
Carly's
Carly is
family. There are two
much
parents
older
in
than
this
Angelique.
family, obviously
Hold on,
Carly,
wait.
And then her husband, Bob. Each
Okay,
of them-
Carly is much older than Angelique. So the best friend is significantly older. Her husband, Bob. Yeah, they're older than the best friend, quote unquote best friend. Karen. So wait. Huh? So her ex best friend has a daughter named Stacy, and her mother's name is Karen, and his daughter's name is Marie. Okay.
Have a daughter.
They're all
from
about
a
the best
previous
friend's age.
relationship. There's Marie, who's Bob's
The younger
teenage daughter, and then there's
The
Stacy,
young-
who is Carly's younger daughter. There's also Karen, who is Carly's mother. She is a very, very toxic individual, and she is the reason why Carly is so controlling and
I guess those
manipulative.
girls are.
Bob and Carly
that
also
age, my
had
bad.
2 more kids. They got pregnant shortly after meeting on Tinder, so they have 2 very young children.
Oh my
together.
God, they
Also,
got
it's very important to note
babies.
that Angelique
God,
said in
she's old.
advance that she bears some responsibility for allowing this to continue as long as it did.
I'm not guilty of this, but I am guilty for turning a blind eye, for not sticking up for what I believe in for the child, and it's something that I will have to live
What?
with.
Now let's talk about the relationship dynamic of this family. So Bob loves his stepdaughter Stacy, loves her, treats her as if it's his own child. Carly, on the other hand, just for whatever reason hates Marie. There's no reason for it. There's no explanation. She just hates her.
Carly
And because of
hates
this, she punishes
her
her
stepdaughter.
very, very differently than the other kids who are in the house.
But
Let me
let's-
provide some examples. There was
What?
a time when Marie just like took some
Okay.
chapstick from a friend or something, and Carly punished her by taking all of the bedroom furniture out of her room, including her bed.
So he treats
So
her daughter
she
good,
had
but she
to
treats his
sleep
daughter like
on
shit.
just on a single sheet
Oh my
on
God.
the floor of her bedroom for days on end. There was also a time when Marie did not get straight A's on her report card, so she was forbidden from showering and even just washing her hair for as
What?
much as 3 weeks at a time.
Oh my
Marie also
God.
has ADHD. And she has tics that come from this ADHD. And every time she would have some kind of symptom flare up or some kind of
So
tic,
she doesn't. She punishes
she
her
would
for
get
that.
smacked.
Oh my
sister
God.
Christ.
No.
And Bob is just a straight up yes man. He will do anything that Carly wants to
Oh
do. He
God.
trusts her fully and completely.
No,
and
that's
just
how
goes
kids
along
get
with
killed. She
anything
did the
that
right
she
thing
wants
by
to do in
Carly.
terms of punishment or how the house is
I
ran.
promise that.
Now, the reason why Angelique claims that she has some responsibility in all of this is because she would actually see this happen sometimes. Like there was one instance where Maria was forced to do wall sits,
Oh
and when
God.
she would struggle, she would
Yep,
get
she would be
hit
dead
with like
if they
belts
didn't get her
and
out of there.
spatulas.
It
I
got
promise
so
you
hard
that.
for me to watch that I would have to like leave the room. And it made me
These
really,
are things
really
we hear in
sad.
all the child abuse,
You know,
true
Carly,
crime
my best friend,
stories,
like,
wall
I
sets,
agree
shit
with
like
this.
that.
But
One
again,
child
she
getting
was not my child, and so it was really
getting
difficult for
punished
me
more than the
to
other, shit like
intervene.
that.
Basically, Angelique has way too much knowledge on all of these things that are happening for
Right.
a person who has not done anything at all yet up until this point, which kind of makes you wonder how much has she seen in person.
She would overfeed Marie. And I mean, when I say overfeed, I mean like disgustingly overfeed her. And Carly
God.
did not like that she liked herself. So Carly would try to make her bigger. She would literally overfeed her and make it like a party trick till she
Oh my
would get
God.
sick. There was also this punishment.
Why is she living with
where she had
her
to
dad and
sit on
stepmom and not
balcony,
her
so
mom?
basically sit in her
I don't
room
know.
and like
I'm curious.
stare at the wall. And they would put a camera in the room and they would not allow her Marie to like lay down. So if there was any moment in time that she like started to lay
Where's her
down, like
mom
they would
at?
go in there and like yell at her.
Who are you? Count Olaf?
So after Angelique posted this first video, she got a lot of criticism in the comments because this went on for way too long. She was a witness to way too much, oftentimes in person, seemingly, and it just didn't feel right to be a witness for this long. This many things. In response to this, Angela made a follow-up
Right.
where she shows that she did speak up. Like these text messages here. Okay, so I came home and dude, I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't say something to you, but you have to let the girl shower. That is crazy punishment and it's really gross. And then she blanks some stuff out, but I can't sleep now. I'm traumatized for blank blank. And then she says, I think this is worse than the mattress. Carly's only response is, I already told her she could shower, but she isn't allowed to wash her hair. So
What?
later on in the conversation, Carly responds and says, "So I think you should
Jesus.
tell blank you were disappointed in her instead of me." I told her about soccer and birthday parties, and she literally didn't even care. She just said, "Okay," and that was that. She responded and said, "Okay, so I had to think about all the punishments. There are so many, and I think it might backfire and just make her not care at all, which could be a bad thing." And I was honestly a lot older when I got in that much trouble, but I think I will definitely talk to her. I think she should get her mattress back, though. I mean, girl, even people in prison get mattresses and pillows. Basically, using
most part.
Angelique to punish her.
In
which
jail,
I
you
don't want.
sometimes
But if
don't.
anything, this
In
doesn't really
prison, I
help
think you do.
Angelique's case this much because the texts make her look a little worse, even because why is she comfortable enough to text you and have you do her bidding for her? Like, that's a little weird. And yes, she's openly disagreeing, but it doesn't seem like there's much being done at this point, other than saying, "Hey, don't do that," which is, that's not going to do anything. But there was one instance that sprung Angelique into action, and that is where this whole story starts. Cup number 6. Oh yes.
This is a red flag guy. He's so
Heartbeat
funny.
is-
I'm sorry, I'm gonna came up
Now,
in
this
just a
next part
second.
comes with the trigger warning. I'm going to gloss over the details, and but still, viewer discretion is advised. So one day, Angelique gets a phone call. She picks it up, and it's Marie. And Marie said, "Hey, I need you to come get me. My dad just whipped me with a charger cord." And she said it very matter of factly, as if she was hardly even affected by it. It was just like she was reading the weather report. And Angelique was like, "Hey, what?" And Marie was like, "Yeah, look, I can send you photos or videos, whatever you need. We just gotta get this going." So Angelique asked to see the photos and videos, and Marie sent them. And I'm gonna keep this part as brief as possible. Marie had very, very, very prominent marks and cuts all over her back,
No.
her legs, her arms.
Oh fuck. Sorry, I hit something. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's there.
I told CPS.
Okay, I'll find it. I'll find it.
Fire
Okay.
and just like, yeah, look, I sure she didn't need to go to the ER and
Okay.
not make it obvious.
Okay.
Marie, however, was not supposed to have a phone. So
Hold on.
Marie had very, very, very prominent marks and cuts all over her back, her legs, her arms, but everywhere, just everywhere. At this point, the friendship is over. Angelique is done with this, and she has sprung into action.
I now contact our other best friend, Kiwi, and I'm like, "Hey, we need to get inside this house." And so me and her on a mission how to get inside.
Marie, however, was not supposed to have a phone. So Angelique and her friend Katie had to figure out how to get into the house, check Marie out, and make sure she didn't need to go to the ER, and not make it obvious that Marie was the one who had just called them on the phone, telling them to come over. So they get to the house, and they have their own door codes. So they go inside.
So I go to the bathroom. Katie grabs some water. We're really paranoid at this point, but we're about to walk out. And as we're about to walk out, Karen says, "Hey, make sure to lock the door because I don't want the cops coming in." And we both turned our heads like, "What? Like, what do you mean the cops? Like, that's a weird thing to say." She was like, "Yeah, from the incident that happened yesterday."
Karen thought that Carly had already told them what had happened, which she did not. So Angelique asked what happened, and Karen said that Marie disobeyed. Bob got the charger cord and whipped her, and that scared the heck out of Stacy. So Stacy, the younger daughter, called the police, and now Bob and Marie had just gone to a different house and were now hiding from the cops to avoid being arrested. That scared
get their
Angelique
little
to
ones
death,
out.
because at this point, Carly had just disregarded every form of punishment that Marie had been given. She even thought it was funny in many cases. But the fact that this incident sprung Carly and Bob into action and forced them to essentially go into hiding spoke volumes to how horrible this incident actually must have been. So Angelique filed a police report, and the police went to Karen's home to perform a wellness check and to see if they could get Marie to come out of the house.
Nobody's there except for Marie and the step-grandfather. So I know that the grandfather came to the door with Marie, and Marie was like, they were like, "Hey, we're just doing a check on you. Like, we were told blank, 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 blank." And she was like, "No, I'm fine."
"You are not fine, sweet child. Please begin to worry. Please." This video is sponsored by Clover. So I've been working for myself for 9 years now. Credit check, no interest, no already squeezed. They make them a credit check or late fees.
Oh my
Couple
gosh.
possibilities why Marie didn't come out. Number one, abusers don't typically trust the police because abuse cases are often thrown out or just not believed. Number two,
Not
Carly
abusers,
is a
abused.
paralegal. She knows the law
Yeah.
inside and out. She has a lot of connections all around town. Actually has a lot of power within the community. And Marie is also probably getting a lot of coaching from Carly. So basically,
So they
nothing
should have
happened,
since I said
and
there.
Marie was blamed for everything. So Carly finally texted Angelique and Katie and said, "Morning, weekend was crazy. I've got to update you guys. Crossed out some things. So now, after talking with the police and her therapist, we are looking into all girls boarding school or military school.
What?
And Blank is avoiding the police since he's on probation as well. But I've talked to him and they've talked to Blank. And Blank is avoiding the police since he is on probation wall. But I've talked to them and they talked to Blank. Your mom told us last night. And so, are we okay with Blank being beat with a charger cord? Is that okay? Because I don't. Grammar here is a little messed up, but I get the message. Girl, I truthfully think you guys should send her back with her grandparents. At this point, Angelique and Katie knew that this was going to get a whole lot
Yeah.
worse for Marie at this point. So they came up with a plan.
Me and Katie both logged out of work. We took our PTO time and we went on a mission to find Marie's biological mother.
Coffee and cortisol.
Yeah.
Not next. I might actually need to.
That's what
have
I was
somebody-
asking where she
Hey,
was.
Philip,
Now that's
go get me a person
overstepping,
to
but I
punch.
mean,
What?
if she wasn't,
You
if they have
got
to
hard.
find her
Someone who
and they
knows.
said
This
send her
is
back with the
Marie's biological
grandparents.
mother, Rhonda. She has a custody agreement with Bob, and she's also allowed to attempt a legal rescue if she feels like Marie is
Okay.
not safe or she needs help or
Okay.
anything like that. So Angelique and Katie got in touch with Rhonda, and they told her the situation. So Rhonda went over to the house to see if she can get Marie to come outside.
Right.
Knocked on the door, waited a little bit, nothing, no answer. She could tell that there were people inside, but nobody came to the door. So they went to the police, and the police said that they couldn't do anything,
Civil
which I
matter.
don't know how that's the case when, I know Marie said that nothing was going on, but there's video and photo evidence of cuts and welts.
They just
and
didn't want to
bruises
get
all over
involved
her
with it
body
because
from a
it's
charger
under
cord.
family court.
So,
That's why.
but
But they should
whatever.
have.
What they did say is, hey, keep trying to go back over there and see if you can get Marie to come outside. So that's what Rhonda did. She immediately went right back over there. This time, the family came outside. Marie did not. She stayed behind the door, but Bob and Carly came outside. So all of them are all standing in this yard, just talking to each other, and they're talking to Marie through the door, trying to convince her to
What?
come outside.
I start talking. And I'm like, Marie, and I'm like, please, I'm like, can we just all,
Can we all just go and like have dinner as a family? Like we can bring you back. Like I'm sorry, it makes me so emotional. You know, we say we love you so much, Marie. We love you so much, and Carly says, yeah, she's very loved. And you see her face, like her face looks so scared, and then she closes the door, and that's it.
Marie never came out, which is obviously incredibly devastating. Everybody was feeling quite hopeless at the end of this, but that did not last long. The very next day, they went back over there and they saw a huge line of police cars out front. So they pulled up, trying to figure out what was going on. And as they're doing that, Angelique gets a phone call from a CPS caseworker
Tell
who
me she's
was
not dead.
assigned to the case. And they said that they're actively on it and they had been on it for a while. Turns out the police were very well aware of Bob and Carly. They had multiple reports on them in multiple cases from as far back as 10 years prior. So
Oh my
they had
God.
been on this. At this point,
How long is this lady friends with
Marie
her?
is not giving any details. In fact, she's now saying that she is the one who whipped herself with the charger cord. And nobody believed that. So they removed Marie from the group home where she would stay until her dependency hearing. So now there was an active CPS case against the couple and an
homes are
active
horrible.
criminal case against Bob. Common logic would lead you to believe that this would be an open and shut case. They
No.
got photo or video evidence.
Nope.
They got witnesses. They
Nope.
previous reports of abuse. Open and shut, slam dunk
Nope.
case, right?
I can guarantee
Well,
no.
the American justice system is never that.
Nope,
easy.
we don't have
Oh,
justice system. We
God.
have a legal system, sir. That's gonna be my comment.
There were multiple things that were complicating this case. Number one, Carly is a very, very manipulative person, and that was playing a hand in how Marie was participating in this case. She was not giving much of, if any, information at all to police.
lastly, I think they were just talking about how she was heavily coached and how you could tell that like the way that she talks is almost like self-blame. So there was a lot of statements that were along the line of like, I do bad things and the only type of discipline that works on me is hard discipline because I'm a bad child.
And number two, Marie was assigned a new caseworker in the middle of this case. This caseworker was very young and inexperienced, and they were coming in cold on something that they didn't have full knowledge of. And that allowed Carly and Bob to manipulate
course
and
it
sway
did.
things and fill this caseworker's head
course.
with things that were not true. And that swayed the caseworker. So
But
much
she's
so to
just
the
still
point where
running
they
by
were
a
now
supervisor
focused
that
on
has more
putting
training.
Marie back in the home with Bob and Carly and just finding a way to resolve this
Reunification.
somehow. So very quickly, Bob and Carly were allowed to have contact again with Marie.
What about the
And
younger
that
ones?
just
They keep them in
further
there?
allowed them to manipulate the
Oh,
entire
did.
case because they were having direct contact with Marie and telling her what to say and what to do and everything. And number three, Carly is a paralegal. She knows the ins and outs of the law. She found this little loophole where Bob
Yes.
could just, accept the substantiated abuse charges, and that would allow them to not be formally charged in CPS court, and that also naturally helps
You
his
mean
criminal court case. So now the court case, the only thing that they have to rely
the
on at this
ordinance
point to keep it moving forward is Marie's
found a
testimony.
preponderance of
Marie has to
evidence.
participate in order for this to move anywhere at all. She had to testify, basically, and Marie was not willing to do that. So the criminal case just started
I
dwindling.
don't blame them. Gotta go
No.
home with them motherfuckers. And they already did that to her.
And then very soon after
She
this,
didn't
Bob and
say
Carly
shit.
were allowed to have
God love her.
unsupervised visits with Marie at this group home that she was staying in. And during one of these visits, Carly started filming Marie celebrating for supposedly winning this case. And most of these videos were deleted, but there was one that resurfaced showing Carly recording Marie, who was just dancing around the visitation area of this group home.
You could tell that these TikToks were to us. And it was just heartbreaking because why are you using your daughter to make these things when you guys are having visitation?
Unfortunately, Marie is back at home now with Bob and Carly. Nothing
Till she's,
and that's
till
why
she's dead.
Angelique posted this long TikTok series to try and get some movement here again.
You don't like me right now, and that's okay. That's okay. But I love you so freaking much. I would not have gone through all of this if I did not love you. I will be here literally with open arms when you figure this out.
And look, I know we tend to be silly
You'll
on
figure
this
it
channel,
out.
but I did see that
I mean,
Bob and Carly and Angelique are
abused
watching
teenager. I don't
all of
think she can be
Angelique's
figuring it out.
TikToks, and so I think there's a solid, somewhat chance that Marie might see this video right here. Let me just say this: I am unfortunately very familiar with abuse. I saw it a lot in my family growing up, and I haven't talked about this ever, but I experienced my own sexual abuse when
Oh my
I was in high
God.
school,
I'm
around
so
the same
sorry
age
that
as you,
happened.
Marie. So I know how impossibly difficult it is to come to terms with the fact
Yeah.
that people who love us and are supposed to protect us can actively hurt us in this way. But let me be clear. There was a reason why the police came to your house. And it's because if they actively saw these things that were happening, if they saw it with their own eyes, your parents would be sitting in prison right now.
No, that's
The
not
only reason why
true.
they're not sitting in
I'm
prison
just saying.
is because the police didn't see it happen. If your parents put cuts and bruises on your body, that is against the law. If they are taking furniture out of your bedroom and not allowing you to sleep on a bed, that is abuse. And if they are consistently making you feel unloved and unwanted and feel
That is
like
abuse.
just absolutely horrible,
Exactly.
then
They'll
they
be
aren't
put in
parents.
prison
And
is
that's all I'll
insane.
say on that. And I think we need
Because
a
look what
palate
they've
cleanser.
done to
I
her,
think
gotten
that
away
is
with it so
pretty,
far.
pretty heavy. So let's all point and laugh
I'm just saying.
at me. How about that? Click the box in the top left-hand corner and watch me suffer as I try women's workouts. All right, that is my time. Toodles.
God love them. I was a permanent. I'm sorry you were abused. That was not okay. Because I wasn't. God. So yeah, I understand why that chick did that. Like, I mean, look at what they've done to her and gotten away with so far for her to think that they would not get in trouble for that or anything else. I mean, like they've obviously gotten away with using her and um they've gotten away with it and she's back in their home and it's like just reminds me of like when Sean Hornbeck was kidnapped, the Missouri Miracle kid. They found him when his kidnapper, forced him to help him kidnap another kid and then they were both found in the apartment. He had been missing for years. He had like free reign. He could come and go as he pleased and shit for the most part. Um, so everyone's like, why didn't he reach out to his family, his, police or whatever? He even commented once on the Sean Hornbeck like missing website, like he asked, "Are you ever going to stop looking for your son?" So, but anyway, the reason he didn't is because he said when he was kidnapped that the guy took him out into the middle of nowhere, like in a woods or field or something, and started strangling him, but couldn't kill him. p- got him to pass out, but he'd come to, and like the guy couldn't physically do it. He just like wasn't strong enough, or but he told John like, all right, you're gonna live here, and if you say anything to anyone, I'll kill your family. I know where you live. I'll kill your family. And of course, he believed it, A, because he was 11, but B, because it makes sense. This man had taken him. He hadn't been caught for so many days. He almost killed him. Why wouldn't, like, this man now, it's been proven to Sean, the kidnapped kid, that, this man kidnapped him. You think somebody kidnaps a kid, they go to prison. No, he's kidnapped a kid and got away with it. He tried to kill a kid, and I don't think at the time Sean knew that he couldn't physically kill him, but, like, I think he told him, like, "Okay, I'm not gonna kill you, not that, like, I'm not strong enough and you're fighting back too much," type thing. So he's thinking, like, somebody tries to kill a kid, they're gonna go to prison, and he's not even nobody's even looking at him sideways. So why wouldn't he think if he says, "I know where you live, I'll kill your family," why wouldn't he think that this man would go and kill his family and get away with it? So that's why he never tried to escape. Does that make sense? So I see why she did that, because they've already, grossly overfed her, been every day making her sleep without a mattress, beating her with a charger cord. Which, I mean, if somebody like, if you're anticipating the cops coming like that, then it was horrible. And if she's saying, like, "Oh, I need this discipline because I'm a kid," they're already brainwashing her into like it's her fault, not theirs. So of course, why would she want to do anything to piss them off and make it harder for her when the system and everything is already proven to her that they can repeatedly do these things and get away with it. And they got her out and they sent her back, so that, like, if that Carly chick's celebrating, I, it wasn't like she was celebrating the case being won. She was celebrating that, but she was celebrating, you know, getting away with it. And now sky's the limit in her mind. And you know what? I won't be surprised if that Marie gets killed. I mean, they'll be, dotting their I's and crossing their T's, minding their P's and Q's for 5, 6 months, maybe even a year. But if that Marie girl stays in that home, I don't think she'll be alive next year at this time next year. And that's really sad. And I don't know how to stop that or fix that, or I don't know. Hopefully the TikTok thing with it going viral, will keep it on social services and the police and whoever else, and the mom will keep on it. It'll keep it on their radar. Hopefully it'll fall on the family court. It'll catch it on their radar, and they'll just keep, it'll keep it in the public eye. That should buy some time. But I mean, true crime is my life, and I research child abuse, neglect, murder cases. Lane, I know, would agree with me when I say this. Lane from Suffer Little Children. The things we heard that went down are things you hear as a common echo amongst child abuse that ends in death stories. The wall sits, the picking on one child. It's scapegoat. I think I call it scapegoat syndrome. But like, I know, and Lane is like the expert on horrific child cases, at least when it comes to podcasting and whatnot, because she deep dives them. She hasn't put on anything in a while. I think she's taking a break. I can't blame her. I don't know how she does it, because I mean, true crime is a dark place, but child cases, especially ones that end in death, they're the darkest of the darkest places to go in true crime. And she is very much a victim's advocate, and so she does it because, if they had to endure these things, we can at least hear their story. She's very much for the victims. Anyway, though, The reason I say she would agree with me that these are what we hear is a consistent echo throughout all these horrific child abuse cases. Like I know she'd agree with me that the things we were hearing, the scapegoat syndrome, the wall sits, the convincing them it's their fault, the celebrating that the case was dismissed, like all these things, and how he treats her daughter wonderful, but she treats his daughter horrible. And one of the two parental entities um, having a position, some position, high position of power, or if they're not in a position of power, they've gained a position of power over like CPS or DFS or casework, like they've manipulated their way. So it's like it's like I'm hearing the story play out, but I know how it's going to end. I hope they get her out of the house again. I hope she runs away. She needs to run away from home. I don't know where she'd go or how she'd stay there without getting drugged back or how long she could get there without being drugged back. But I mean, I would think she'd have a better chance if she ran away. And she couldn't run to her mom's ex-best friend because like that's the first place the cops are gonna look, and then everyone's catching charges and it doesn't matter, you know, it, at the end of the day it won't matter because she'll still end up back at their house. I don't know why they push reunification that fast. It usually takes a year to get back. Of course, I don't know what state they were in. I can't believe how much the girl who called CPS and her ex best friend, like, they look so different in age. It's insane. I thought there would at least be 20, 30 years between them. It wasn't. I thought the one was the one that got DFS or whatever called on her. I thought that was gonna when they showed her a picture. I thought she was gonna be the grandma of the person who, like the grandma of her ex best friend, not her ex best friend. Lord, how are you, Sarah? I'm okay. How are you? Oregon Go Ducks OGD. What? What's that mean? Oregon Go Ducks. Huh? What? What are you trying to say? I just woke up to piss and now I'm up. What does that have to do with Oregon Go Ducks to the bank waving? Are you saying, hey, no, I'm not even trying to decipher this. I'll just go with you just woke up to pee, but now you're up. Well, did everything come out okay when you went to pee? Mm. Oh man, I'm getting twitchy. I hate that. I hate being fucking twitchy. You said, I don't know where you're from. I know you weren't talking to me, but then I said Oregon. I'm from Oregon. And I said, go Ducks. That's the football team. College. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I was saying I don't know what state they were in. You know what's so weird is I got a text message last night during my live stream. This person was trying to drag me into their girl world drama, telling me to change the stream name to Dragging Miss Hussey. I don't even know. I did not know who Miss Hussey was until last night. But they're like, Miss Hussey talking shit on you. I'm like, yeah, fucking no, they're not. This person doesn't even know who I am. I don't know who they are. So I get this text message, right? And this on my phone number. And this person's like, just watch out. They're trying to drag you into drama. They're looking for new cows. And if you fall for it and they get you, they'll sink their piggy claws into you and you'll wish you never started on YouTube. You've been warned. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna get into it. So thank you. I appreciate that. Even though it was weird. How'd you get my phone number? But I said thank you. I appreciate you. But I'm thinking, how'd you get my phone number and shit? Well, anyway, I looked it up. I couldn't get a phone number. Like I could, the phone number is a text now number, but it came from an Oregon area code. It was either 917 or 971. I can't remember. A 7 in the one or I either have it right or backwards, but I was like, but not that, people pick text plus text now numbers and pick any area code they want, but a lot of times though that it's based on what kind of device you're using to register it. Like if you're on your phone, you will usually default to the location of your the area code of your location. Approximate. A lot of people, when I get to pick, they tend to just pick the one they already have, whatever. So I found that interesting. I'm willing to say there's a 60 to 40 chance, 60 in favor of the or the text message coming from somebody who was in Oregon. Probably was in Oregon. That was weird though. I mean, I appreciate the warning, but that was just a whole weird situation. I'm sorry. My eyes hurt. I'm so tired. Tired. Oh, you're not a cow at all. 0%. You are full of shit with that statement, but I love that you said it anyway. 971. Does that sound right? If it was me, I wouldn't pick an Oregon area code. Right. I get it. But sometimes like I know I've used when I had a text now or text plus number, text now number, one of them. Shit, I probably had both of them throughout the years, but I know when I've had one active and sometimes I instead of like if I wanted to be anonymous and reach out to somebody, call them, text them, whatever, I just use my text now number. And when I started it, it wasn't to be anonymous per se for whatever fuck reason, and I was okay with having my area code and one close to me. Like I wouldn't go to the trouble making a whole new account with a whole different area code or whatever. I just use that one and hope for the best. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the Arby's guy. I don't know. Which one in Texas? I'm trying to remember what my first baby daddy was. I want to say he was 361 or something down by Corpus. I usually pick something like I usually just pick a 314 to tell you the truth, but I'll pick like an 81 or an 816 or a 573, or I like New York. I like to change it to New York sometimes. Yeah. I think one time I had an Arizona one. I'm getting twitchy and that's really stressful for me. Because I can't feel like teaching. And I don't want to take a back off because I will be knocked out for 24 hours. I know it. Mere selfies are BS. Well, wait, you think you are cow material? I know I'm literally centimeters away from being cow. That took fucking forever. Technically, you have a 2% chance guessing what state. Oh god, I'm twitchy. Good thing you can't see my full body because my leg is twitching something horrible. It's just gonna be my whole right side, my limbs on my left side. What side is this? It's my left side. Yeah. I need that tattoo put on my hand ASAP. Oh, I bet you Michaela will do it. She's the one that's gonna do my leg piece here this month. I bet you if I ask her while we're doing that to put my birthmark back on my hand, she'll do it. I can't find any tattoo artists, legit, like in-store tattoo artists to do it because they can't guarantee color on the palm. But I know Michaela will do it. Getting a scratcher leg tattoo. She's really good. And we're using, sterile tattoo needles, ink, all that stuff. But she's just not licensed to like work in a shop. Though she's about to get her damn license. Since I'm not asking her to guarantee color and she's not working in a shop, I bet you she could put my birthmark on. That's how I know my right from my left. I had what I just recently found out was a very serious cancer. Not till the end, towards the end when they took it off is when it became the serious cancer. But all growing up though, until I was 13, I had this birthmark. It was about that big and that wide on my hand, and it was dark. Not just like a regular birthmark, like a couple shades darker skin. It was dark, black, or it was been a dark skin black person color of skin dark. And that's how I told my right from my left. The right had my birthmark. People always thought I had poop or mud or pudding or something like that on my hand. I mean, like, I can't tell you how many times I've had teachers or just new friends' moms or who grab my hand and start scrubbing, like, don't you wash your hands? It's like, oh my God, it's a birthmark. Yes, I do. It's not pudding, it's not shit, it's not mud, it's not paint, it's permanent. And then one day it just started getting these weird kind of not blisters, but not warts, but like just bumps on it. And it looked like a mix between like blisters and warts, but they never like got fluid in them and they would go away with what's the it was just weird. Just come to find out it was it turning into something it shouldn't be. Um and it just started itching and then kind of getting bigger gradually. And so they looked at it and said, "Yeah, we'll take it off." And I just found out like just a few months ago when I was able to get a medical record from it. Actually, my doctor was Dr. Kate at the request on my behalf, and it turned out it was a sarcoma. I don't fucking know what it was, but it wasn't like a full blown cancer. It was like the precancer cells of like a really, really, really bad cancer. So like I was lucky that I had taken off what I did. But ever since, I still can't tell my right from my left. I need the birthmark tattooed on my fucking hand. I cannot tell my right from my left, and that was 40 years later. I get twitchy too when I've been up for days. I haven't been up for days. And I just get twitchy because I've got like restless leg syndrome. I call it restless limb. It's in my it's always been in my arms more than my legs. And it's not like twitching, it's like I have to flex the muscle. It feels like I have to tense or flex the muscle to get some kind of like relief because it's like in a constant stage. It's weird. No, I haven't been up for days. I took a long ass nap today. And then the day before, fuck, I slept until like Friday because Carter didn't have summer school. I slept until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I slept that not whole night before, and then that next day till like 3 or 4 p.m. And then since I slept all day, I stayed up at night, and then took a big ass nap today. Okay. No, I get twitchy no matter what. I don't know, like maybe stress aggravates it. I don't know. Or just tiredness or exhaustion or I've had this since I can remember though. This has been a lifelong twitchy issue. I call it a twitch. It's more of a muscle tension situation, which is easier to explain it as twitch. No, man, I've been so fucking fatigued lately. See, you haven't been around Hammer, you don't know. I've been so fatigued lately. I finally went to the doctor and was like, why am I so sleepy all the time? Why am I sleeping when I do sleep? Because fucking half the reason I don't sleep because lately I haven't been productive enough while I'm awake. Because I'm not awake as much. All I do is sleep. But I'm like, something's wrong. I shouldn't be this tired. Not this exhausted. Not this tired all the time. I gotta go get. I think Quest Diagnosis is open tomorrow, and if it is, I've got to force myself to go get that blood work done because she ordered a shit ton of fucking blood work panels to see if it's a B12 deficiency because I already have a B12 deficiency, so I could be super lacking in it. If it's anemia, if it's a a shortage of some kind of vitamin, and this is the side effect of being super low on it, or not. I don't know. If all my blood work comes up good, we're gonna do a sleep study and see if it's a sleep apnea issue or something like that. But I should not be this exhausted. Like I feel like I ran a mile and I didn't. Dude, oh my fucking eyelids! I'm so tired. I'm gonna. I'm fucking gonna. Okay. I opened my eyelids. I gotta get them in focus now. Okay. What? What tattoo? Oh, I'm getting the on my side of my thigh and my calf. Even touching it feels weird. Um, there's an animal up and about somewhere in the kitchen, maybe. Anyway, I'm getting the musical staff, but the staff lines are going to be the heart, the EKG looking lines, and then it's got the musical notes. If anyone were to ever play it, it would play the chorus of Sarah, um, by Starship, even though it's not spelled the same way. Still, I think it'd be cool. So it's like musical staff and notes. It's sheet music, but instead of the staff lines being straight, they're like EKG heartbeat lines because music is life, as is tacos. Can we get matching finger guns? Oh yeah, I'm down for that. My tattoos are shit. They're all from prison. So chest ink, that's a mess. But sophomore Dave, almost all his tattoos were done in prison. But they're really good. Why were you in prison? Are you old enough to be in prison? I feel like you're not. I've got a lot of tattoos. Well, not too many, but I got DJ and Carter on my wrist. Those were done in a shop. The one on the back of my neck is all my tattoos are nicknames, names, or initials, except for the cross on my back. I got the cross on my back done in a shop when I was like 17. I got the one on the back of my neck done in a shop when I was like 19. I got these done. I was in my 30s. And then my foot. People have sleeves. I want socks. But now with the lupus and shit, just my body migrates out the ink a lot. So that's the other thing. When I get this tattoo, I can't guarantee it's not going to migrate out the ink like right away. Um, but and I have more involuntary muscle movements now. I'm having, especially if I'm having a lupus flare up, so I don't think socks is possible. I don't think I could keep my foot remotely still enough to get it done, even if it was like being restrained. It'd still be twitching and fucking it up. Second, it got hit with a hand, much less a tattoo gun. But on my foot, I've got my ex Jake's initials. I've got DJ's nickname and birthday. That's what he wanted. I said, "Tell me what I'm getting you tattooed on me. What do you want? What do you want to say?" And that's what he wanted. And then I've got on my hip, I have an ex-boyfriend from high school initials, but it's really small. You can't even see it at this point, unless you're really looking for it. Same with the one on my back of my neck, from what I understand. Same with my back. Well, kind of. What was it Dave said they used as tattoo ink in the Fed clink. Tattoo ink in the Fed clink. It was like a drop of shampoo and I don't think it had food coloring in it or anything like that. Or I think they bust open pins for the color, something like that. It was like Vaseline, shampoo, and ink from a pin or something weird. And then you burn it or something. You got to burn it. And like that makes the color. I'll have to ask him next time I see him because that's going to make me nuts. Because I knew you told me the way to do it. I don't remember. Not all prison tattoos are shitty. Yeah, they look really good. I think they do. Let's see. Why won't my chat roll? Oh, there it goes. Oh, hold on. I love how I ask him why he's been to prison, and I don't get an answer. I feel like an answer I can see. I'm sorry. Hold on. Because these are really ones I like. If you saw Software Dave's, he's got like a whole mural on his torso, and it's crazy, but I was covered with red pill. I was covered in coronavirus as a kid, and most of them faded away. Now I got these other things going on. What other things? Really, I have the exact same thing. That's crazy. It sucks when you have to tense it. I don't know. I call it restless limb, but what else too? I wasn't saying that you weren't for days. I was saying I get that way. Oh, you cleared me. I get you. I get you. I'm sorry. I was just letting you know I wasn't. A lot of times I have been up for days, but this time I wasn't. I'm really not. I mean, I don't think this isn't. This is weird. This isn't that kind of tired. I thought I was trying to tell my doctor. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. That's what I was trying to tell my doctor, my shrink. This is a whole different kind of tired. This is like exhaustion versus just sleepy. I know it sounds sleepy, but it's exhaustion. Like my body's exhausted. My brain is still more awake than it, definitely more weight than my body, but it's a whole different type of tired. I can't even. Something's not right. Hopefully, it's just I need a B12 shot or some shit like that. Maybe I let it get so low. I just let it keep going and not getting or taking B12 like I had supposed to have been doing. So hopefully, just over time, it got super, super critical low or some shit, and they can just pump me full, and I'll be fine. I don't know. I think I'm gonna sneeze. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. Have a good night, Punka. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen, motherfuckers. No, have a good night. Oh, it sucks so bad. Yeah, it's many reasons I can't take Benadryl. Oh my god, same. Same. Benadryl messes with the dopamine reuptake inhibitors. And that makes me twitchy. Not just the tense, like the tensing, the feeling the need to tense, but it actually has a twitch with it. Oh god. It's oh god. Like if I'm taking Benadryl, I'm desperate because I know what I'll be feeling and having to put about blood for the next few hours. And usually, whatever I'm taking Benadryl for is not as bad as what I was thinking with the twitch and the tensing. Ugh. I think it's oh cool. I wish the guy would come down and do something. Maybe do you think he works with David Spade too? Maybe David Spade's excuse me, keeping me very busy. Oh my god, I'm having something. Ever since I heard that indigestion can 100% be a sign of a heart attack, like when I get all these other symptoms, like super sleepy, like super exhausted, sleepy, like I assume they mean this kind of tired. Um, they say like if you have that like over an amount of time, I guess it didn't. I don't remember said how much time, or I don't remember how much time. Nope. I'm falling asleep because I'm not making sense. Hold on. I was like, nope. Wake up, Sarah. You're not making any fucking sense. Oh, do you think it works for David Spade? And if so, do you think David Spade's busy? Where I was going with the other shit, I don't know. I think I was something about heart attack. Oh, now that I know that indigestion can be a definite sign if you have other signs like that, I've been panicking. Like, I don't want to die from a heart attack or stroke. Because one, it wouldn't be. I would want it to be quick and like I don't want it to be a drawn out and long life support type bull fuck shit. I don't know what I would do though if I knew I was having a heart attack or a stroke. I think I would, I guess, go to the hospital or off myself because I would be fearful of being a vegetable. Probably just go to the hospital. But still, ever since now, every time I get heartburn, like I just had, I go into like panic mode in my mind. Excuse me. I'm afraid he may have had another. He's had more than one kayaking. He's had previous kayaking accidents before. Yeah, I think I've been eating enough, and I've been trying to eat the correct stuff like fruits, vegetables, keep it green, keep it, you know, um, eat my fruit like, I got a watermelon in there, I got cut up in it. Hopefully the honeydew's still good. Hopefully they both are. Like I've been trying to eat them like that, not like actually eat watermelon and honeydew and not like a can of mixed fruit or something. Yeah, it's fruit, but one has a for lack of it. But maybe not, maybe not. Put a big doob. My family, we describe this feeling of being food. That's what it says. That's how my dad would say and shit like that too. But I just feel like this is different. This is like very reminiscent of what I had in my early 20s to 30s, where I just get an overwhelming sense of sleepy, tired, exhausted. My body can't go, my eyes can't go, my brain can't go. And I know I have X amount of time, which is always a short amount of time. If I was like on the road, I have X amount of time to get somewhere because I'm going to fall asleep, or to get home because I'm going to fall asleep, or to find a safe place to pull over because I'm going to fall asleep. Like, it would be crazy. I would fight it and fight it, fight it. They gave me when I did the study for that thing, not like a sleep study per se, more like an awake study. They gave me I was already taking Adderall, but they gave me even more. Um, and then one of the times I went for a different kind of study regarding it, I think it was a narcolepsy, or was it something else study? Narcolepsy or something else. They actually gave me a low dose of epinephrine. So like my body would wake up. It was just weird, but like my brain wasn't. My brain was still like in a deep sleep. It was fucking I think they treat narcolepsy with epinephrine nowadays. I think it's an option. Anyway, but it's very reminiscent of that kind of exhausted, tired, except then it was like, I don't know. I couldn't control it. Like once my brain was done with, or once, no, I'm going backwards on it. Doesn't matter. What I was going to say is irrelevant. I'm going to say he's irrelevant. Oh, but yeah, it's reminiscent of that, but it's definitely not the same kind of tired. Like, as I tend to not have time limits like I did before. But it's weird because mysteriously, as that came upon me in my life, it mysteriously quickly went out of it, I guess. It's just weird. But it is reminiscent of that sleepy feeling, like that tired, but it's just different. Oh, you can't have chest pains. Do brain distraction. Look around and say what you're seeing out loud. The wall is gray, the dresser is brown, the ceiling's white. Forces your brain to stop spiraling or catastrophizing and forces it to focus on something else, even if for a few seconds. And then that in turn kind of gets you out of that cycle that causes the chest pains from anxiety. I could be wrong, but I say give it a shot. My work. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Girl, well, do horse belly. Yo, so I think I could exercise better than most people on the planet. See, we were bound to meet each other through YouTube because we both could exercise on levels that normal people could never comprehend. Yay, us. And yay, us, but not yay, our fuck shit ability to whatever. Our fuck shit abilities. I don't know. And catastrophizing is not a lifestyle, people. Or no, catastrophizing is not a behavior, it's a lifestyle, people. Sorry. Fuck that up. Oh, dog and I did the same thing. Come here, Achilles Kiwi. He got the itch of scratches. Want to be a cuddle or a cat, but as a kitten, he's just too curious. He's okay. Sleepy little cat with the ears that are too big for his head. So cute. What's wrong, Achilles? That's itch of scratches. Kiwi. I don't know what he's doing. Hey. Oh, let me love on you. I love you. I'm going to cuddle. I'll keep you warm. No? Okay. That's one thing. Mittens is a cuddler. He would let me cuddle him in the weirdest kind of cuddle way. I could just and he was like a little like stuffed animal cat. I could just like cuddle him like that and he was okay with it. Georgie Bear was the same way. Achilles, I hear you in there doing something weird. What are you doing? Kiwi, what are you doing? What? Sorry. Kiwi, what are you doing? Achilles. He's laying on the kitchen floor looking at the stove like there's somebody looking back at him. It's just weird. I think he's just hot. Wherever he was sleeping, I think he got overheated. He's been waking up hot lately. I guess the wood floor in there is the coldest floor available to him. I don't know. No. Yeah. Maybe. I'm so tired. I should try to take advantage of his lethargy. Damn it. I knew I was going to do that. I thought I tossed this in the store. I did. Okay. Oh, God. No. Hold on. It's cut. He's cut. He came off. Oh, no, it didn't. Damn. What the fuck is up with this little claw of yours? Well, I gotta get you a can of hand claw. I'm getting it. And no, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt you, baby. You're not hurt. Because I can tell. Because that was not the bad part of your claw, Nikki Lou. No, it was not. I don't know, you're going to have a hand claw. You got me because I want to go your paw. Yeah, it's fine. Your little red spot where you're not supposed to get it is way down there. Your nails are that long. Your little claws are so long. And you gonna let that hang there like that? You bunghole nail. He's like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am, Mom. Okay. Yeah. Yep, got it. Good boy. That's a good boy. That one was good, huh? That one came off pretty good. Yeah, you're just so sharp. Oh, they sound so weird when they're getting clipped, though. Can we finish this one, please? Oh, it's right there. Hold on. Ah. No, he's like, no, I'm not going to let you finish it, Mom. Here you are. Hold on. Oh, what? Will you let me finish this one? You're just going to let it hang there. You just don't want me to touch your paw. You just want to attack the nail clipper? Oh, I know. No. Okay, well, then you're responsible for chewing it off there, I guess, crazy. You want to attack the clipper? Yeah. Come get your clipper. He's like, I just want to play with it. Don't use it to clip my nails. My claws. Kiwi, what are you doing? I don't know you. Oh, you know what? He was sleeping in the laundry room. Yeah, it is super warm in there. What, Achilles? Wait. Oh, there's that nail clipper. Oh, yeah, you gonna get it. He's like, clip my nails. I get my revenge on you. I swear I need to get him cat teething rings or baby teeth, something. I swear this little cat's teething. He wants to chew on everything. This is a metal nail clipper, and he's like, let me chew on it. Thank you. Now we've only got about 3 or 4 more claws to clip. God, they sound so weird. I forgot the kitten's claws sound so weird when you clip them. Like they just, because they're not like what we're, because the claws are like our nails, They can be brittle based on what we eat or strong based on what we eat, stuff like that. And since they're kittens, they're different than the adult claws because of their diets. So they sound really weird when you cut them. Sounds like you're breaking bones. Are you eating that? You're so silly. You're my little silly guy. Little silly guy. There you are. There. Yeah. Show everyone you're fine. I didn't hurt you. You were just meowing because you didn't want me to hold your paw. What's this? What is that? He wants to play with it. Says, you got my claws. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it. He's a crazy little kid. I'm looking for something I thought I saw over here, and I didn't. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. I know what I was looking for. I know, or I know where I saw what. I know where what I saw was. What? Oh, that's my eating one get under my sheet. What is that? I didn't need it. Here, come here. Linky Lou. Linky Lou. Link. No, wait. No, this one's popped. Well, there aren't that idea. Why isn't that in the trash? Damn it. I found one other animal balloon. Balloon animal balloon. It could have a hole in it though. I hadn't looked really well. But I found it. Oh, but that's not what I was looking for in here. That reminds me. I gotta get in my living room. Let me just see if I have any more little things that look cute. What? I'm not seeing any. Get in. All the cat toys I have, those things are up. Just in hopes that, I'll give him something to keep him occupied. One of his favorite things to attack and chase and use as a toy is a fucking magic eraser sponge. So I'm like, I don't know how he keeps getting them because I have them like put up in high places where he can't get them. But he always ends up with one. I think he got before I put him up, before I realized he would be interested in put him up. I think he like took a bunch and stashed them somewhere. Cats do that. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. Here, look at this. What's this? This is a piece of styrofoam that's a lot like that. Look at fun. Here you go. Yeah. See? He's in the place. What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, I remembered. Well, I came in my living room for something else, but I had remembered that I had come across this like styrofoam that like some glass pieces I'd gotten back in the day had come in, and that's kind of the same texture and shit as the magic eraser. And so, but it doesn't have chemicals like the magic eraser. So I'm like, oh, let me kind of get that going. Yep, he's playing with it. That's good. Because I swear, when those magic erasers were out, I mean, who thinks your cat's just going to go find the magic erasers and under your sink? I swear, though, he went and stashed them in places if you want, because he just will randomly show up with one in his mouth. I'm like, what are you doing? I had to look it up, and everything I read about it says as long as they didn't ingest it, and as long as they didn't ingest a lot of it, he's fine. And he hasn't. He just likes to like claw them and chew them, but not ingest them. Not get them like saliva filled. I gotta sew this on here. The zipper broken came off, so I gotta sew Velcro in here. I've been needing that for days. I keep fucking forgetting. And the Velcro was sticking very well until it wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm here. Does it count as in time? Sure, yeah. Hi Hazel, how are you, my dear? How are you? How goes it? How goes it? It goes. And he got that little styrofoam piece or whatever. He's fine. NASA astronauts aboard International Space Station ordered to shelter in Dragon spacecraft amid worsening air leaks. There's air leaks in the International Space Station? Shit. Missouri Conservation Commission considers rules on camping, shooting ranges, out of state deer hunter. Rules on camping, leave it alone. I remember when COVID hit and they shut everything down. That included state parks. You couldn't go camping. Dude, I can't think of like camping is the OG social distancing. And they were saying I'm just like, how can we not like because I'm thinking, okay, what can we do while everything's shut down? I'm like, maybe we'll go camping. And they're like, nope, they're being shut down. We're not allowing camping. I'm like, if camping ain't social distancing, what the fuck is? I thought that was crazy. So now it says the conservation department's thinking new rules on camping. Like, what rules on camp? Is that's not the oldest thing since the beginning of times? Is sleeping outside or not indoors or whatever on the ground, primitive style, primitive for a reason. I don't know what is. Why you got to put rules on it? I mean, why are we putting rules on something that we've been doing since literally the beginning of human time? I just get so weird about that. I think I am going to try to go fishing today. I mean, hell, if I fall asleep outside with a fishing pole in my hand, is that such a bad thing? What is wrong with this? Why can't I get this through here? Ugh. I guess it is because I think it's supposed to be a lot warmer today, or technically today, than it was the past few days. Saturday was like the warmest day of the summer so far. Hitting in the high 80s like that. Definitely felt like summer with the humidity. But I think they were saying rain at some point, and I know it was trying to rain just a little while ago. That humidity though. I mean, I don't do the heat well, but I mean, goddamn the humidity. Yeah, I have to use my other thread. This might not work. I'm at work, of course. I hope you have a great day at work. Damn, whereabouts do you live? I'm not asking doctors out, but feel comfortable giving me your state, that'd be awesome. If not, general area of the country, I think would be okay. Like, who's gonna find, like the Midwest, for example, is a huge area. So I'm always like, don't dox yourself, but region or approximate region. It's gonna take a lot of effort to find one person, unnamed person in the Midwest. You know what I mean? Oh, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, and Southwest Jeff out that way. Um, so this is what they always say. This is what people always say about when people like in desert areas. When we say, like our heat index is 110 and stuff, and people are like, oh, but that's, we get that all the time. And our argument is always, well, ours is humidity based. Our heat's humidity based. And y'all's heat's like, a dry heat. But like my mom says, an oven is a dry heat and you don't want to stick your head in an oven. Good point. Yeah, good point. I've been out to Vegas. Like that heat, it is different. It is different from our heat because ours really is humidity based. But it's shit. Doesn't mean it's any less miserable just because it's different, Doesn't mean it's less miserable. For sure. I don't have my scissors in here. And it can get rowdy about it up in there. Whew. I have a YouTube friend who I haven't seen or spoke to in a hot minute. I need to go to her channel and see what she's up to or something. Make sure she's good. We just kind of lost touch after the whole fallout with with This Is Monsters Heaven. But she lives, as far as I know, in New Mexico by White Sands, where all the earthquakes are. But she lives it's really neat. It looks really primitive, but it's not. It's not as modern, but like her yard isn't a yard. It's like acres and acres of just desert. and it's beautiful. And the cool animals that are there. And I know it sounds crazy with the lack of plants, but the plants that are there are freaking awesome. And then she also gets like snow sometimes. And the desert is like, I don't know. That's something I think I would have to experience in person to fully grasp. 'Cause it doesn't make sense to me. I can't, I can see it because I've seen pictures of it, but I can't wrap my brain around it. 'Cause I don't know, but it's beautiful when she does videos of outside and stuff. It's so beautiful and breathtaking. And when I say I've been to desert, I've been to Vegas. Well, and that was at the Yucatan Peninsula. I know it's not desert, but I feel like I guess it's tropical and desert. Anyway, um, I've been to Vegas. I didn't sightsee very far outside of the strip. So, like, yeah, desert as in the experience, feel the temperatures and shit. But when it comes to like seeing the beauty of the desert, no, I saw that from a plane and that doesn't know justice. I would love to, it's on my bucket list to go out to a desert at least and see the rock formations and the sands and just everything, how it all kind of um, is puts how the earth kind of puts it together. I'm excited to see that, and hopefully, I will one day. I know I won't enjoy the heat while I'm out there seeing all the beauty, but it'll be worth it. Damn it, I fucked this up. I did not think there would be places on earth that I would ever visit that would match the humidity and misery that is Missouri, St. Louis summers. Like we have just like unexplainable, you know, crazy humidity and that they don't see elsewhere, at least not in the Midwest. Um, until I went to Yucatan Peninsula, I could not believe it. It was worse. It was worse than the worst day I've ever spent in St. Louis in summer. I hear that too. Somebody out there driving crazy, I think. I need to install the app on my tablet for my security cameras. I know there's a way to do that. Yeah. It wasn't until I hit the Yucatan Peninsula, and I saw Mayan ruins, and the Mayans like kind of disappeared. No, I mean I think they disappeared, but I think they just went somewhere where it wasn't so fucking humid, and I can't blame them. Now I get why they would fucking want to just up and go. That humidity, god damn. I seriously thought I'd never experience humidity worse than ours until I was experiencing it, and I could not believe it. Yeah. My nose itches and back of my leg itches. Nose and back of the leg at the same time. We have a big, beautiful Rocky Mountains in our city, so it gets cold at night. That is neat. That's the other. I feel a sneeze. Nope. Nope. Okay. That's the other thing is mountains. I've seen them. I have seen them from a plane, which is not the same. I know. Um, and I saw them in Vegas. I saw them when we were in Vegas, but that's not really experiencing them. So that too was on the bucket list. I would love to actually like go up in the mountains and just experience them. I know it's going to be a lot different than what I think it's going to be because when I think of mountains, I think of Ozark Mountains. I was, Sam and I were lost in the Ozark Mountains for days and nights. So, but the Ozark Mountains are way different than like the Appalachians or the Rocky Mountains. And of course, I think so. I think mountains. I think of the Ozark Mountains, the Missouri mountains, and I know that they're similar in the sense that like it's a slow incline up a mountain, but like I guess the Ozark ones are more. Did you? But you don't know because they're not that tall. I think in my mind it's going to be just like the steep, but really it's going to be slow. I don't know. I can't explain what my mind thinks it's going to be, but I have yet to experience mountains or like consistent living in like high altitude. And they say that high altitude is really good for like MS, lupus, autoimmune, musculoskeletal type disorders or whatever. So that being said, I would like to at least vacation somewhere on a significant mountain or stay somewhere on a significant mountain for at least like a week or so, just to see if the altitude does anything positive for my musculoskeletal and or autoimmune system. And my friend lives in Colorado. Of course, they're all organic, like they're self-sustainable organic, not like corporation organic, but self-sustainable. And that she's in Colorado and she has MS and she's been in remission now for going on 18 years, I think. And a lot of it has to do, she said, with the fact that they live at a higher altitude and that they're organic, like self-sustained organic. They produce all their own food. Oh, I think she's vegan too. She might be vegan. I think so. I think that plays a big part in it. But she said, before they were able to be self-sustainable or to make, produce their own foods and shit like that, they ate the foods with all the chemicals and shit in it. And she still said that she thought the altitude played a big part because she said, like, once she moved to Colorado and was there for a month, she could feel a difference. Which was being remission. That's awesome. I don't know. I'm just rambling on about fuck shit. Don't listen to me. My friend boss Timmy, him and his sister last year about this time, it was on their bucket list to together do the Appalachian Trail. Like actually, I do the Appalachian Trail. First and foremost, he had planned for like a month and a half of hiking and walking and just doing the trail time. So he planned to be gone a month and a half. They were back within like 2 weeks because he trained for it, but he was not in the best of shape for it. She did not train at all. He said that he would be at least like 10, 15 steps in front of her the whole time, and she would just be shuffling and then have to sit down, literally move a yard and have to sit down and rest. And so they got to a point where frustration, they just ended up driving most of it. Stopping at the cool places, but driving most of it. Came back early, but he did show me some really pretty pictures and really pretty sights from the Appalachian Trail in the mountains. They did go all the way from I think it was Georgia to Maine, Maine to Georgia. I want to say, did they make it all the way to Maine? Yeah, I think they did. And then they drove back to Missouri. Perfect, so I can get my iron up and going and iron on the pack stuff that will hold it in even better. Bada bing, bada boom. These are like one of my favorite pair of shorts, and I have not been able to fit into them now for about 2 years. Now that I've lost this weight, I can get back into them. They're actually a little big, but the zipper breaking, it's like, no, I'm not giving it up just because it has no zipper, but I also can't walk around with my fly open. So I'm really happy now that that has been resolved. Right into the dresser, right into the spot. Perfect. Sweet. I've been in Colorado just when we were going to Vegas. It was like a layover type situation, but I hear it's beautiful. I hear it's beautiful. I hear it smells like beautiful. I like to smell things even though I don't have much of a sense of taste and smell left because COVID and sinus infections and brain problem. But when I can smell, I like to smell things. It's the number one memory recaller inducer. Like if you can smell something and it'll bring you back to a time and a place and a person. Recalls memory the best. So I like to wherever I'm at where I want to try to remember it and not lose that memory. I'm always like, and I do everything I can to get as much of the scent that I could possibly get, which is never enough. But I try to smell it, and I've heard it smells really good. It smells like really crisp up in the mountains. There's like an evergreen smell, but it's probably more of like a fresh snow smell. I don't know. I don't know. Just like think about it being beautiful, God damn it. fucking one fly keeps getting away with his life. I just need to kill it. I keep giving up because for some reason, he's really good at getting away. What am I doing? Hi. My finger's not wanting to work either. I bet you would move back to Colorado. Right, Bill? Oh. Hey, Daniel Arjun's probably getting released here next month as his sentencing. They'll probably give him time served. If he doesn't go to halfway house and shit and they just cut him loose, he'll probably be looking for a way back to Colorado. You guys could travel together and you guys could shack up in Colorado, you and Daniel Larson. He could get mad at you and be like, bomb you, bomb you. Sorry. Kill you, murder. You didn't listen to bombing me, so this is what you get. Sorry, if you know Daniel Larson, you know the lore. Otherwise, I sound like an idiot, but it's Larson. I'm going camping. We have gorgeous campgrounds here. We reach up to 12K elevation in our mountains. Wow. Right to the peak. I'm afraid of heights, though. That's the thing I'm scared of. Is I'm afraid of heights. Like going to the top of a mountain. It probably wouldn't seem like a top of a mountain. Like I'm thinking, like the tip top of like Mount Everest or something. But I've been to the highest point in Missouri. It's on something they call Tomsock Park. It's like on the Tomsock Mountains. I can't pronounce the word. Mountains because it is on a mountain, an actual Ozark mountain. It's just not as majestic as the other ones. But I've been up there at the very, very peak of that, and it was just like being on a tall hill. But it was neat. It was neat. It wasn't very high elevation, though. I think highest point in Missouri is not. What did you think about Mary? Oh, I went into one of her live streams and officially challenged her to a dance off. I think I'm gonna have to brush up on my furniture screwing dance moves because Justine screws couches. I think it was Savage or somebody said this. Justine screws couches, Mary screws chairs. So, or maybe Sarah Ninja's somebody said. So, since I challenged her to dance off, I got to brush up on my furniture screwing dance moves because I'm gonna be up against a professional chair screwer and a professional couch screwer. Assuming Justine joins in, I don't know. In my mind, she does. But yeah, I officially challenged Mary to a dance off. Now we wait. She was a lot. I wonder if she's losing weight. You think she is? Wait, what's the hyperlink? What's the hyperlink gonna be? Oh my god. My RF doesn't go that. What's an RF? Thank you. You're welcome. No way. Wait, what? It's all about proper footwear in the mountains. Wait. Oh, thank you. No way. What? No way. Wait. You can screw balloons? Oh, I could screw. I can make some sick dance moves out of balloon screwing dance moves, maybe. Oh, you know when I challenged her to a dance off? Eddie K, I only watched like 3 of her shorts so far. I was watching that link you sent me, Sarah Artsy Ninjas, that was doing the restream on it. That's what I was watching, and it was crazy. I said, I want to do dance off. I brought it up. I kind of created the idea. Then I said I might do it for my fundraising stream. And I said I would totally, because people were like, "Oh, you should do it." I said I should challenge her. I'm like, I would totally be down for a dance off as long as everyone knows that I would look ridiculous, and that's what I'm going for. As long as you know that I'm trying to be ridiculous, I'm 100% down. Now, my competitor, I don't think she thinks she looks ridiculous. As long as we're all aware of everyone's state of mind or, perception of how we're being perceived, then hell yes. I'll dance that bitch. What do you see what I can do with a handrail and an armrest? I love it when Felly doesn't want to hang out in my lives anymore. She comes up with the best excuses like, I'm going to go get a snack, or, oh, I just got really hungry. Let me go make this food. Or, oh, let me go check. Let me go check our channel. What was the hyperlink though? I gotta see what that was. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm clicking it. Nope, it's not letting me. I gotta just my phone. Yeah. Yeah, I can screenshot it on Google Lens and I later. I haven't even seen Bailey Sarian in my YouTube suggesting my feed anything. It's in a couple of years now. I wonder what her channels are all up to. Oh, it looks like she may have lost 120 pounds over the past year. It's hard to tell with bigger people like that. Yeah, she seems like she would be, even if she got skinny, I still feel like she would be like a linebacker, like tall and just, I hate saying it because everyone thinks it's Southpaw, but at least I do. Big bone. I feel like she's big bone. It's like Carter. I've discovered his weight's starting to come off. He spends like no. If he spends like 3 hours outside, I swear to God, the next day you can tell. You can just tell because he's young and they burn off fat so quick. I'm not saying it's a lot, but I can tell over the past couple weeks since the pool's been up and going that he's losing weight. But I was looking at him today. I was just kind of staring at him, looking. Even if he got super skinny, I think he'd still just be thick bone. I don't know. He'd be like a linebacker. I sound like the Arby's guy. Oh no. Oh, what is the hyperlink for the shit? It won't let me. I'm pressing it, nothing's happening. It's not. It's hyperlinked. It's just not letting me go to the hyperlink. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if it's up there. It probably is. I always thought. Dude, I gained exactly 100 pounds in my pregnancy with DJ, my first pregnancy. So I was 98 pounds the day I found out I was pregnant. And then I was 198 the day I delivered. So I was skinny. I could eat whatever the fuck I wanted. Seriously, I could eat like junk food all day, every day, and not gain much. Like when I got a car and I could eat junk food whenever I want to because I could go drive and get it. I had gained maybe about 5, 10 pounds tops, and it came right back off that summer when I was more active. But I used to just be I was skinny and I could seriously eat shit food all day, every day. I only had like literally 2 zips between the ages of like 15 and 20. I don't know. I was plus, and I had stomach like Janet Jackson's on the album cover of It. I even had the little mole. I truly believe that because I took for granted the fact that I had really great skin and that I could eat anything I want and not gain an ounce, or if I did, it would come right off. Like, I think I took that for granted, and I think I was not kind with it or about it. I think that's why I think karma came back and got me. I think that's why I gained so much weight that never came off with my first pregnancy. I think it's why I got staph on my face when I was 23 and it left scars. Like you can see the discoloration. Let me turn off the retouch and you can really see it better. I got like leopard print looking discoloration on the side. I got scar tissue from the staph. I think all of that is karma on my I shouldn't have flaunted it the way I did. I shouldn't have used it the way I did. I shouldn't have taken it for granted. And I did. And now I can't because I don't have it anymore. I got a whole spare tire I can take for granted. Ah. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I being loud? Too loud? My apologies. Or too quiet? I'm sorry. I'm 5'2". No, I'm 5'2". I'm short as fuck. Though my BMI has decreased since I've been doing the OZEP or the Zepbound. I don't remember putting a refill request on that. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure one of the first things I did when I moved in here was pull down all the cabinets in the kitchen and lower them about 5 inches because I'm tired of, because I own the place. I could. Like, I mean, shit that I was gonna be, tippy toeing for. I said, fuck it. These are my cabinets. I can do with them what I want. I said, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna be reaching like that. Not again, not ever again. At least not while I live here. And I did. I ripped out my cabinets and lowered them about 5. I think one side is 5 inches and the other side of the kitchen is like 6 inches. But that's what she said. Yep, I am a sharp person. And I'm actually decreasing in height because of my back issues, how my lower back is like this, top of back's going like this, now the middle back's going like that. I think I'm technically down to like 5'1" and like 3/4 or something. Yeah, and well, that's when I was at my skinniest at 90. That's when I was, when I got pregnant with DJ, I was still sowing my oats and I was experimenting with drugs. Shit, I think we were cooking drugs at that point. Yeah, because that's what got me off of all of it was finding out I was pregnant. But so I was on some pretty heavy dope like every day, and I was really skinny. Usually my normal weight for a child was around 110 to 115, and um, by like the time I was 14, 15, I was in a size 8 to 9. Even when I got down to 98, I still didn't decrease in my jean size because I had hips. My hips had spread, so I knew I'd never get into anything lower than an 8 ever again once I hit puberty. Um, but that was at my skinniest. And then, yeah, usually I was about 110. Once I started hitting 115, that was when I got my car, and I gained some weight, but it came off. But like, yeah, that was, I think, at my heaviest before I got pregnant. And for some reason, I thought I could eat anything I wanted to while I was pregnant and that the weight would come off when I had the baby. Boy, was I wrong. I don't know why I thought that either. Like all the weight everywhere would come off. I don't know why I thought that. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something. I gotta figure out how I can do this. I'm gonna have to like hold my fingers over parts of the picture. Hold on, I gotta get it. So sharp. Can't reach for nothing. I'm so fucking short. Hate that. I guess I reach for stuff in my fucking bathroom. That's for sure. I put those shelves up top. Okay. So this was at my skinniest right before I did. It was right before I got pregnant. I'm trying to think how I can cover this up without. Okay, yeah, I can do this. I don't know how. Hold on. Because otherwise, I'm gonna end up pulling on the fuck out of myself, like, and not in a way I want to pull on myself. Though, great picture. I don't want to ruin this though because this is the only actual magazine copy I have of it, and the proofs, and God knows where they're all at. If I even have them all still. Bear with me. What can I? Okay, I'm like looking around, like, what can I put there? What can I put there? What can I put there? We're gonna put this there. Will that cover? Ooh, that's gonna be pushing it. I may end up inadvertently porn bombing myself, with my young self. Okay, so I don't have to worry about. All I need to do is cover that because my crotch is actually the air brush bubbles in. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna do it like this. This is easier. This is me at my skinniest. I'm like literally trying to cover up my boobs, and there's bubbles over my crotch. So that was me at my skinniest. Check out that abdomen. Fuck yeah. It was a magazine I did. But I had the bomb.com body. Oh no, I showed that one, didn't I? Did I show that one? Is that the one I showed? Yeah. Hold on, let me show the other side of it. I can't remember which one I showed. No, that was the other one. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is right before I got pregnant. Actually, this came out in July and I got pregnant that February. So, and the pictures were taken in, I think, that May. Yeah, I was at my skinniest, sewing on my oats and all that fuck shit. And on my and fuck shit. I was skinny. I was a skinny mini. I'm like, nope, I gotta like fold that one down. There. So skinny. I was not pretty, but I had a great body. I had a great body. That was me at the 98 pounds. I was about 98 pounds at that when this was done. Sometimes I change my avatar to my stripper picture, and it's one of those pictures from that. So there's that. Thanks. I used to be. I didn't think I was pretty in the face though, but I great belly. I really did. Not no more. But like Cat Williams says, when I've got a stomach full of stretch marks now, but Cat Williams says stretch marks mean one thing: you were skinny and got fat, or you were fat and got skinny. And he's like, guess what? We don't give a fuck. We are not looking at your stretch marks while we are fucking you. We are just happy that we are fucking you. So I try to tell myself, like, I just try to think, like, okay, if a guy sees my stomach, calm down. They think like because Cat Williams is like, that's how guys think. So I'm like, they think like Cat Williams. They don't give a fuck about stretch marks or flabby in the stomach. And I guess they don't, but I don't know, I feel weird about it. Not many people have seen my torso in the past 10 years. Or many people don't. That's why I got this corsets and shit. That even a boobless corset, I don't care. Look at my second views, but you can't look at my stomach. I'm covering it up. It'll be sexy corset, lingerie for sex or whatever, because I don't care. I don't care. And if I don't get to cover up my stomach, then the light's got to be off. But I used to love my belly. But yeah, so that was me at 98 pounds. I don't know where all my pictures are, but actually, I think they're in a weird spot under my bed. I can show you what I look. If I had one easily accessible, I could show you what I look like shortly after I had DJ. But I don't think I have one easily accessible. I looked so different. I was so. I gained 100 pounds in under a year, and I looked like it. It wasn't like normal, like postpartum look. It was like I just got fat look. What? Missouri's hot weather law in effect through September. Oh, are we in the? You mean we're on summer rates for Cameron? I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through the news real quick or whatever I'm looking for. Oh, I know what I was going to ask it. How tall? At what elevation is the tallest point in Missouri? Tom Sock Mountain. It's only 1,772 feet. So compared to 12K, it's not very tall. Tom Sock Mountain, St. Francis Mountains is the highest natural point in the U.S. state of Missouri. That would be. Oh, all right, yeah. No, I thought I knew the answer to one of these questions, and I didn't. Are cougars in Missouri? Yes. I don't care what anyone says. No, not mountain lions, like cougars. There's this big debate about cougars in Missouri, and it's bringing that up because they are the mountain lions are by the Tom Sock Mountain area. I've witnessed it with my own eyes down there, and so there's this big debate about cougars in Missouri. The conservation department swears that the only cougars are the mountain lions, but there is either a population migrating or an fully undiscovered population of breeding black panther in Missouri. history. I fell down a rabbit hole trying to prove something for my damn self, and it put me in contact with a lot of people and a lot of information. And throughout history, there's documented legitimate sightings. I mean, for hundreds and hundreds of years of Black Panthers in Missouri. It's just funny you brought that up in the Google search index. Are there Panthers in Missouri? It's crazy. I don't know why. Why would the conservation department be so adamant about denying that there's Black Panthers in Missouri? Like that was the one part I couldn't figure out when I fell into that rabbit hole and took that deep dive. How does it? What agenda does it fit to deny a species' existence in an area? Other than I took into account poachers, but in the reality of it, they don't come into play as much as one would think. See, any idea? You guys, what? Throw me out some theories. Ripples and Networks Week. Oh my God, your whole city sits at 5,500 feet elevation. That's wild. Talk about elevation. You ever been up in the arch? I think it's only like 314 feet. It's a national park. And I think the tallest monument or something. That's a trip, though. That would have been even more of a trip if they could have built it on the highest spot in St. Louis or in Missouri. I mean, it would have been a lot, given the illusion of it being a lot taller. God, even with our arch and our tallest mountain, we're still not even close to where your city sits at elevation wise. We're just down here being short little half-assed mountains in the valley. Mississippi River. We're just down here being a river valley. A crazy one at that. Pertaining to torso cover or lights off. I mean, it takes me a while to get comfortable enough around somebody to A, have the lights on and or B, expose my torso or both. Of course, when I do, then I might as well be a fucking nudist. I swear to God. Once I get comfortable enough with somebody, all my inhibitions are gone. Like, not that I've ever really gotten, I'm gonna sneeze, that comfortable except for, excuse me, with Christopher, all my inhibitions were on. I think that's really the only person I've ever experienced fully lacking inhibitions with somebody. But that turned out to be a bad thing anyways. Eh. So if y'all saw this motherfucker, you'd be like, Sarah, what? That, you think that was your soulmate? Is your soulmate? Huh? I'd be like, yeah, I know, right? I almost want to pull up a picture of him, but I'm not going to. I should still try to find a picture of Greg because I swear it looks just like him. Wacky pants. That's me. Me by the sea. I'm the wackiest of the pants. I am the wackiest of the pants, my friend. How can I help you? Oh, I know. I was gonna pull up Google Play Store and find that fucking app. Can't remember what it was called. Ease something. Am I logged in? Can I log in under my other Google account? Yay! I can. But does it move those apps over here? I don't know. Because I don't understand how this all works. Manage.